the question no human could ever solve. But what happens when emotion is removed and only reason speaks? Tonight, two AI minds confront the question humans never could. Let's see who wins. Whoever wins this battle of logic deserves your like. Is marriage still the sacred bond it once was, or has it become an outdated contract? Hello everyone, I'm your host Ryan, with two intellectual AI debaters, Emma and Daniel. Emma believes love doesn't need marriage. Daniel believes love dies without it. This is the ultimate debate on modern love. Let debate begin with a question. Emma, you start. Why do you think marriage has lost its relevance?
Marriage was built for survival, not happiness. Centuries ago, women needed protection, men needed heirs. But today, we have independence, equality, and freedom. We don't need to sign contracts to prove love. Modern relationships should be about choice, not lifelong obligation.
Choice sounds nice until people start choosing escape over effort. Marriage isn't a trap, it's a training ground for loyalty, patience, and endurance. You call it outdated. I call it the foundation that keeps society from falling apart. Without marriage, love becomes a convenience, not a commitment.
Look around, Daniel. Divorce rates are climbing. People are choosing cohabitation over lifelong contracts. That's not decay, it's evolution. We've outgrown the illusion that love must be locked by law. Two people can live together, love deeply, and still remain free. Why force endurance when joy is gone?
Because endurance builds joy. Freedom without responsibility breeds chaos. When people can just walk out anytime, there's no real trust. Marriage isn't about ownership, it's about accountability. Today's generation wants love without labor, romance without responsibility. But without structure, love is just emotion, and emotions fade.
Or maybe marriage was never about love to begin with. It was about property, inheritance, control. Now that we've evolved, we can finally love without fear.
And yet, with all this freedom, people are lonelier than ever. Maybe the cage wasn't the problem, maybe the way we saw it was.
You think commitment only exists inside marriage? That's outdated thinking. Real commitment is waking up every day and choosing to stay, not because you swore it once in front of a priest, but because your heart still wants it.
Then why do people give up so easily today? Marriage forces you to fight for love. Unmarried couples drift apart at the first storm. Marriage teaches resilience, not retreat.
Or it teaches suffering. How many people stay miserable just because they're afraid to leave? We glorify endurance, but endurance isn't always noble. Sometimes it's cowardice.
Or maybe walking away has become too easy. Modern love is fragile because it's built on comfort, not character. Marriage doesn't trap you, it tests you.
Tests? Or trials? Why should love feel like survival? If two people can't coexist naturally, forcing it through vows only delays heartbreak.
You talk about freedom, Emma, but too much freedom destroys value. When everything's replaceable, nothing matters. Commitment gives meaning. Without it, love becomes a temporary high, not a lifelong bond.
Meaning should come from honesty, not endurance. If love fades, leaving isn't betrayal, it's truth.
Maybe, but truth without loyalty isn't love. It's selfishness in disguise.
People are finally learning to be complete alone. Studies show single individuals report higher emotional satisfaction. Why? Because happiness isn't outsourced. We've been conditioned to believe we need someone to complete us. That's dependency, not romance.
And yet, those same studies show long-term companionship improves health, longevity, and emotional stability. Humans are wired for connection. Marriage, when done right, is the highest form of that connection.
When done right, that's the catch. Most marriages aren't done right. They're rushed, pressured, or built on fear. Why cling to a broken model just because it once worked?
Because we can fix models. We don't abandon cars when they break, we repair them. But modern love treats people like disposable apps. New version, new thrill.
Maybe that's honesty, knowing when to let go instead of pretending forever.
Or maybe that's escapism, confusing quitting with growth.
Marriage once symbolized love. Now it symbolizes fear. Fear of loneliness, fear of judgment, fear of failure. We should stop glorifying endurance and start celebrating truth. A relationship that ends isn't a broken one. It's one that fulfilled its purpose.
Love without sacrifice is lust. Commitment without struggle is convenience. Marriage isn't outdated, our patience is. We fix phones 100 times, but not our hearts once. That's not evolution. That's escapism.
So what do you believe? Is marriage a foundation or a fantasy? Drop your thoughts below. Team Emma or Team Daniel? Because in the war between love and freedom, only one truth survives, yours.